Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your January 2017 general tarot forecasts. Apologies for the delay. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Of course, keep in mind that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. Make sure to watch your moon and rising sign readings. And of course, if you're interested in a private reading specific to you, you can check out my website, check out the New Year special. All the links you need are in the description box below. And thank you for joining me. And let's just jump in and see what is coming up for you, Aries, in the month of January 2017. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And I'm using a deck that's called the After Tarot deck. And if you're interested, I did a review on it and I've linked it in the description box below. So your overall energy for the month is the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this is improvement. It's moving forward. It is recovery for some of you is coming through as recovery, either financial recovery or recovery with your health. This could be traveling, this could be making progress when it comes to your financial situation, when it comes to work, even in romantic situations. The Knight of Pentacles represents an offer that is coming to you that is very sound, very trustworthy, reliable, maybe from an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But regardless of the sign it's coming from, it is sound, you can trust it, and it can bring you long-term stability. Your current situation is the Death card. So with the Death card, you're going through lots of changes, through lots of transformations, life reviews coming up for some of you with this. You could be walking away from some bad habits. You could be transforming your health. You could be transforming your living situation. Maybe you're moving. This is a major arcana card, so it talks about a major transformation that could affect, several different areas of your life or involve or influence. And it's mainly a card that is talking about letting go of the past or releasing people, situations, energies that do not serve you. They've been over. They were over a long time ago, and now you're releasing them. So it's very, very healing energy, very cleansing, and you're headed into bright new beginnings. So that's really, really beautiful. And your current situation or your main focus could involve a Scorpio with this card as well, for better or for worse. Your help or your challenge, what's going to help you or hinder you. We have the Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Wands, for some of you, yes, this is changing your career. Yes, this is changing your job. Yes, this is changing your living situation. This is energy that talks about new, vibrant energies trying to enter your life and create new beginnings for you. And it's not just the one new beginning. If you accept these energies, if you allow them to enter your life, if you work on manifesting them, they will bring about many opportunities, one after the other. So it goes hand in hand with the energy of the Death card, talking about major transformation. It is a help in terms of if you give into this kind of energy, because the major arcana card of the Death card tells you that these things are meant to happen in your life. So try to embrace the change and see where it takes you. But that's sometimes easier said than done, and so that's why the Ace of Wands could show up as a challenge for you. It's not easy to embrace. It's not easy to release something that you've been familiar with for a really long time, even if it maybe wasn't the best thing for you. It's not easy to just surrender and change overnight. And the Ace of Wands is very spontaneous energy, and it's a burst of energy that's trying to enter your life, trying to manifest in your life. So for some of you, this is really what's going to help you move forward. This is really what's going to help you not only recover, but make strides on this new path that you're starting. New passion, new fire, new energy, dynamism coming through for you, success coming through for you with the Ace of Wands, inspiration as well. And it could be a challenge in the sense that, don't fight the change, or don't waste this energy, or don't let this energy overwhelm you. So try to keep your head on your shoulders like the Knight of Pentacles does. Take it one day at a time, one step in front of the other, and you'll be absolutely fine. In the foundation for why things are the way they are, we have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess talks about things that were previously unknown to us. It's also subconscious energies. So it could be that maybe we were afraid of the unknown until now. So now we're trying to come to terms, and now we're trying to embrace. The High Priestess is also talking about your intuition. Maybe you were fighting your intuition. Maybe you were in a situation that you knew was not the best for you, and yet you stayed for unknown reasons, perhaps, with the High Priestess. This is also spirituality. So for some of you, there may have been some sort of spiritual awakening happening, or you may have started to research or study something to develop your spirituality. I don't know, tarot, astrology, the mysteries of the universe, how things work, manifestation, anything like that. And so that has opened up the door for you to see what needed to change, or to see the purpose of this change in your life. In the past, we have the Ten of Cups. So with the Ten of Cups, you are walking away from something that you are familiar with, that has been around for years, for some of you, years and years. Or this is an old pattern. This is something that you grew up with. This was something that you were taught growing up, taught by your family. And so it's not easy to just let go. It's not easy to just change, okay? It does take a transition period, but I feel that with the Death card in your current situation, you may have been starting to go through this, or you were preparing to go through this, and now it's trying to happen. And with the Ten of Cups, you could be walking away from a relationship. You could be walking away from a marriage. You could be walking away from a living situation, moving out of the family home. It could be just that. Or you're moving away from where you are to a completely different place, maybe overseas, maybe to foreign locations with the Ace of Wands there. You're leaving something that was familiar and comfortable. Comfortable because you knew it, not necessarily because it was the best thing for you. And so you're moving into new areas, new phases. For others, it's not that bad. It's just a natural transition that needs to happen. You need to spread your wings, and that's all that is. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, this is coming forward as two different things. On the one hand, it's what you're doing. It's your studying, your research, trying to put things together, trying to process things, trying to understand things. This would show up when we're dealing with learning new things, studying new things, coming up with our own understandings, coming up with our own truths about a situation. And so that's what's going on for you. Lots of processing, lots of thinking, lots of putting things together, lots of just making sense of things, and then trying to figure out how you're going to apply what you're learning. And for those of you, the Page of Swords is coming forward as a bit of a challenging energy. The Page of Swords can show up when we're dealing with either snide comments, or people who are jealous, or people who are trying to make us feel less than, just to get a reaction. The Page of Swords can show up as someone immature, maybe an air sign in your life, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Either way, someone who's a bit immature, someone who likes to cause trouble, or someone who just likes to play with your mind and see what you do. Or for those of you, it is coming across as messages from your own subconscious in terms of fears, doubts, worries, anxieties, things that weigh heavily on you. And for some of you, you could be going through those over and over in your minds. And maybe you're waiting to hear on some communication. Maybe you're waiting to hear on a contract with the Page of Swords as well. In your near future, we do have the Eight of Cups. And so with the Eight of Cups, for some of you, you are embracing this. You're making the best of it, and you're moving on from something into new beginnings, going to higher ground. The Eight of Cups is a positive card because it always talks about moving forward. So you're not being defeated, you're not going backwards. This is a natural progression that needs to happen because we are meant to grow, because we're meant to evolve. So for some of us, it talks about ending a phase because we're starting a new phase. And for others, it talks about ending something altogether, walking away from something altogether, because we know we want better things, or we know we deserve better things, or we have set our sights higher, or we have a different understanding of ourselves, our goals, our purpose, and so on. And so the Eight of Cups is a natural transition that needs to happen because we are growing. So that's a good thing. It tells you you've done a lot of work, you've learned a lot of lessons, so now you're leveling up, you're graduating on to the next thing. So that's what the Eight of Cups talks about. And of course, it can represent an actual move, an actual house move. It can represent walking away from a career, maybe even working for the family. because now you're doing your own thing. Now you're free to spread your wings. It could represent walking away from a difficult relationship, or walking away from a relationship that has somehow run its course, and moving into life on your own, making it what you want it to be. Maybe you're moving on with the Scorpio or water sign energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or away from the Scorpio or water sign energy, because we also have the 10 of Cups in your past. But you're moving on, you're opening up to new horizons, and it's a natural transition. Okay, you're moving up, you're moving forward, and that's a really beautiful thing. Don't look back, don't question yourself, don't doubt yourself. You're doing the right thing. In the position representing you, we have the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords, for some of you, you're definitely very focused on your spirituality. You're learning a lot from it. You're applying what you have learned as best as you can, and you're embracing this as your way forward. For others of you, the Four of Swords talks about healing, recovery, getting yourself back together, getting yourself back on track, going back to you. What do you want to do? What are your goals? What are your purposes? Well, what is your purpose? Your objectives, I was trying to say. And how are you going to go about them? Okay, so for some of you, that's what's going on. For others, the Four of Swords talks about a need to move on, a need for change, because you've been stuck for a really long time, or you've been lost looking for your purpose, or you've been lost in situations and circumstances that do not serve you and therefore do not fulfill you. And so your spirituality has opened up the door. Study, research has opened up the door for you, and now you're ready to face the world, okay? Because the Four of Swords is a moment of peace, a moment that you have to recollect before you head out there, okay? Before you head back out there. This is a truce, okay? So this is a momentary, temporary breather, okay? To collect your thoughts, and then you're going back out into the world. In your environment, we have the King of Wands. So with the King of Wands, this could be another fire sign around you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person could be a true friend to you. This could be a romantic interest. This could be someone who's trying to work with you, offering you a job, or offering you friendship, offering you some sort of partnership or some sort of support. And this person is in your environment. For those of you, the King of Wands talks about a really good opportunity for you to be self-sufficient and independent that is just around the corner, that's coming forward for you, connected to this Ace of Wands. It's pretty much telling you that this Ace of Wands energy will take you to the King of Wands energy, where you're going from the beginning to the very top and mastering your skills and being in control. The King of Wands can also represent an authority figure, someone who either you're waiting to hear from, or someone who's trying to offer you something. Again, this person is in your environment. It's also saying it's a very creative time for you, around mid-month, around the third week of the month. Very inspired time, very creative time. Don't hold yourself back. This is saying be who you are, take charge of things, create opportunity if you feel that you don't have any. There's a quote, I don't remember who it's by, I'm sorry, but it says, if opportunity doesn't knock, build the door. So that's the kind of energy that you're being asked to kind of use to your advantage towards the third week of the month. And it could be that for some of you, you're starting up your own business, or you're taking charge of your business, trying to get more involved a little bit, try to use more of your own ideas with this King of Wands energy as well. In your hopes and fears, we have the Temperance card. So with the Temperance card, for some of you, you're afraid that this kind of a change is going to destabilize things, or it's going to create chaos that is going to make it difficult for you to recover from. But the hope with the Temperance card is that you find balance and you find fulfillment within yourself. It's a very spiritual card, and it talks about enlightenment, and it talks about faith, and it talks about healing and balance being restored. For others of you, you may be afraid that things are going to take longer than they will, or you're afraid of delays of any kind. Again, use what you have. You are what you need, okay? You can make things happen. You can create opportunity for yourself. Be the King of Wands. Be inspired. Don't hold yourself back. And in the outcome position, we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is a beautiful card, and it talks about opportunities coming your way. So your second Knight is here, and this could be more in the realm of emotions, where, you know, this could be a new love opportunity. Maybe from a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So for some of you, you're moving away from a situation with a water sign, you're moving away from a water sign with another water sign, or regardless of the sign of this person, the Knight of Cups shows up to embody the traits of offering you true love, being your knight in shining armor, offering you what you deserve. It doesn't always have to be about a particular sign. So I always encourage everyone to focus on the traits that these cards talk about, the traits of the people that the cards talk about. If not, if the sign doesn't resonate with you, if it doesn't make sense to you. So the Knight of Cups brings you, towards the end of the month, opportunities and offers, concrete offers that make you very, very happy. So it could be offers of love, new relationships, or proposals within existing relationships. It could be offers in terms of a new home. It could be offers in terms of jobs, in terms of contracts. With the Knight of Cups, you're working with people, so you are either partnering up with someone, or working with a group, or joining some sort of an association, or working more closely with people, and that is what is going to bring you offers and opportunity with the Knight of Cups. But it will be something that gives you emotional fulfillment beyond maybe the financial side of things or the success side of things. It's emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment. This is progress. This is things moving forward and giving you immense joy, really, with the Knight of Cups. So that's really, really beautiful. Let's look at your oracle cards for career, finances, education. We have Athena. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. So pretty, you know, it kind of sums it up. It's safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a way that helps yourself, in a way that inspires others. For a lot of you, this talks about independence. That's your main focus for the month, or that's what you can get out of this month. Independence, standing on your own 2 feet financially, with work, with your business, education. So you're graduating and you're heading out into the world by yourself. Be powerful. You are what you need, okay? You're self-sufficient. If you don't have certain resources, you can come up with a way to make opportunities for yourself, to create resources for yourself. You can talk to the right people. You can sell what you're doing. You can sell your business. You can sell your services, and really get across to people in a really kind of encouraging, inspiring, successful way. So independence coming up for you this month. For love life, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this is, again, goes in very, very well hand in hand with the cards. So for some of you, you are leaving a relationship. For others of you, this is leaving behind fears. That's a beautiful thing. Maybe a fear of commitment is what you're leaving behind. Maybe a fear of just embracing and trusting another person is what you're leaving behind. You're freeing yourself from old ways, or old perceptions, old patterns, old preconceived ideas. Now you're freeing yourself from these because you've learned things, about yourself, because you've learned about what you're worth, because you've learned about what you want, what you deserve. And so you're transforming who you are to attract true love in your life with the Knight of Cups, definitely, or to see that you already have true love in your life and open up to it a little bit more. For health and well-being, we have second opinion. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, guide me to the best healthcare professionals for this situation. So this says, get a second opinion, okay? Don't rely on just the one thing. Don't rely on just your own research in the situation, okay? If you're not a medical professional, and not even then, okay? It's not okay to just rely on your own research. Get a second opinion. It's really going to benefit you. It's really going to help you out. If you have any concerns, if you have any worries or anxieties, talk to someone about these. Get a second opinion. It could be a professional second opinion, or you're just talking to someone and they can guide you in a certain direction, or they can tell you, oh, you know what, I've had that kind of a situation, or I've gone through that, and this is what I did, or this is who I talked to. Maybe you should talk to him too. And your overall advice is have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. So So your prayers are manifesting this month. Things are coming true for you this month, okay? You're making solid progress towards manifesting your goals. You're seeing them come together. Have faith and see this little mermaid who's just kind of embracing what's coming. She's got her eyes closed, so she has faith that she is heading in the right direction, and she has faith that her expectations, her positive expectations, will manifest, and she is just going for it, okay? She's opening up and going for it. So that's your overall advice for the month. Trust your instincts with the High Priestess, okay? Some of you maybe really have listened to your instincts, and that's how you got here, and for others you may have been fighting your instincts, and that is what causes conflict within you. And so have faith is telling you, trust your instincts, and make sure you're not listening to your fears. Make sure you're listening to your intuition, and just embrace, open up, be free, be independent, be who you are, and go for what you're trying to manifest in your life. It's going to be a wonderful month for manifestation. It's going to be a wonderful month for making progress, for starting new things in your life, with love, with business, with career, with finances, education, progress, moving forward, natural transition, moving up. You have to open up to it. So that's the reading that I have for you. I hope that you enjoy the reading. I hope it makes sense. I hope that it helps. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting my work, for subscribing to my channel, for liking my videos, sharing them, for commenting, follow me on social media, whatever it is that you do, even if it's just sending positive thoughts my way. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.